Hey gang, Tony here. It is Memorial Day weekend. Today is Saturday. I have been to the flea market and it was bad. It's like weirdly bad. I mean, Memorial weekend is usually the first big yard sale flea market hits of the year. And I mean, granted, it's been rainy, even though it didn't like actively rain today. It was cold, like in the 40s and 50s, and overcast, and it rained yesterday a little bit. But I mean, it was still like just kind of terrible. I hit the flea market. I did get some stuff. I'll show you what I got. I hit the flea market. There was a church flea market we went to, and there were like maybe 3 yard sales on the way home. And I didn't get anything at any of the yard sales. Got one thing at the main flea market, and then the rest of the stuff I got was from that, like, the little church flea market, surprisingly. None of it is, I mean, okay, I'm pretty happy about a couple of these things, but none of it's like worth a ton of money. So I'll just get that out front to let you know. All right, so let's just start and jump right in, and I'll show you the only thing I got at the flea market, the main one that I go to, was a VHS tape, and I don't know the movie, but it's called The Green Slime, so you know I'm buying it. It was $1. I'm like, yeah, sure, grab that. It's worth a few bucks. I mean, like on eBay, it goes for like maybe $6, $7, $8. Nothing big, nothing crazy. It's an older movie. I think it said it's a Japanese sci-fi movie from the 60s, if I'm not mistaken. I have never seen it. 1968. One of the funniest made in Japan sci-fi monster movies ever. That's a quote from the Los Angeles Times, right on the box there, baby. So I'll watch it. Sounds pretty cool. I'm not gonna bother trying to sell it or anything. But that was the only thing. They were just so sparse today. I mean, it was really surprising to me. My guess is tomorrow, being Sunday, it's supposed to maybe be a little nicer weather. It's probably going to be a lot better tomorrow. But tomorrow is also my mom's birthday, and my brother and his wife are coming here, and we're barbecuing. And, there's a lot going on tomorrow, so we're not going to be going back out to the flea market again, which is fine. I got some... I really don't even know why I bought these. I think I was just like, oh, I need some stuff to buy. It was 3 for $1. Children's books. This one I don't know anything about, but I needed a third one to make the 3 for $1, so I grabbed that. The one that caught my eye was this Winnie the Pooh book, which is old, but it's not like a first print or anything. In fact, this is, if you can believe it, from 1976, the 17th printing, I think it said. But it's a cool little, like, golden shaped book. Again, not like worth much. Maybe $5, $6, $7, something like that. And then the one, so that's what caught my eye. And then the book that convinced me to plunk down the $1 was the Chippendale Rescue Rangers, The Missing Eggs Caper. I was a big fan of Chippendale when I was younger. Watched that cartoon quite a bit. So the book's not in the best shape. And again, the book's not like worth much, if anything. But for 3 for $1, I was like, yeah, sure. Throw it on the bookshelf, kind of break them out now and then to look at. So that's all of the kind of the minor league stuff. The last 3 items were all from the same seller at the church flea market. And I honestly didn't know what I was looking at first. I thought it was a Crayola style, like, carrying case. So I'll show you kind of what I was looking at. I saw this. I think it was face down. It was on the table like that. And, it looked interesting. So I flipped it over. And it turned out that it was the WWF, World Wrestling Federation, trace plates. So I'll show you the front there. You could see the sticker is a little off center and a little torn on the edge. So this is the one that caught my eye. And of course, I'm thinking about like I think it was called the Monster Maker, maybe, with the trace plates that you do. So I opened this up, and you kind of, it has the two different areas, right? That's where you put the trace plates. But then it opens like a little suitcase, and on the inside you have all the different trace plates that you would choose to put in the thing. So you can kind of see what I'm talking about there. It's hard, actually, it's really hard to catch the light the right way. But they have on either side. And there are 6 different ones of those. I'm not going to try to show all of them on the on camera, but this one is like Ultimate Warrior, Big Boss Man, Nasty Boys, Rowdy Roddy Piper. So pretty cool. I think it's from the early 90s, if I'm not mistaken. This one also turns out that it has this is the only one that I opened at the flea market, by the way, but I did spot the instruction manual in there, which I thought was nice to have. So it's the trace plates instructions. Kind of just tells you sort of the obvious thing here. I think it's missing, yeah, it's missing some stuff. So like when you look at this, there's supposed to be a, where is it? This thing here, which like holds the piece of crayon that you would use to trace. And I believe, I honestly didn't look at this thing very carefully, but I think it looks like it is supposed to go in the handle. Peel and apply the sticker. So they had to, that's why the sticker's offset, because you had to apply the sticker yourself. But yeah, I mean, again, I didn't look too carefully. Maybe it is in here somewhere. But the, I think that's missing, the little crayon holder thing. Yeah, I don't even see where that would go, to be honest. I guess somewhere in here. Yeah, well, it's missing. I'm not sure where it is supposed to go, but it was $1. I mean, come on. It's not worth all that much. I think I only saw one. I checked on eBay really quick. I think there was only one sold one, and it was like maybe $15 or something. But, so I lift that one up to take a look at it, and I realized there are 2 more things like it underneath, not the same brand. So the next one I saw from the same company, I forget what company this is, but Playmates maybe, Batman Returns trace plates. Also $1. They were all $1, so it was $3 for the lot of them. I didn't open this one at all, so I don't, like, I opened the first one, the plates were in there, I was like, alright, they're probably all fine, $1 each, whatever, and I just grabbed them. So this will be my first time opening this one, to see, and again, probably it's going to be missing that holder thing. No. Oh, actually, hey, I think we lucked out. So, ooh, a little damage on these. Little damage. I just realized. It looks like that. Is it that one? A couple of them have some. They got bent. It looks like. See that? I could probably bend that back a little bit, but it looks like all 6 are there. These are purple. Hey, there's Catwoman. Yeah. And there's Batman. I'll show you a couple of them anyway. There you go. Notably, these seem to just be like you put the plate in and you trace it, and there's no matchmaking sort of thing going on like you would have in the original. I think they were called the Monster Maker. I might be saying the wrong name, but it was like, I'll show you the next one looks more like that. You would like mix and match the plates to make your own creations, essentially. But the reason I said like that we lucked out is it seems, even though there are 2 holders there, unless there are supposed to be 2 of them, I don't know. But the holder things that they were talking about are here. We got a yellow one and a white one. That actually has a little crayon in it still. I was thinking for a second, one of those maybe goes with the wrestling guy, but probably not now that I'm thinking about it, because the yellow matches this, and then white. I mean, the white one might go with the other one, but why would there be 2 spots for it, right? So that's the second one. And the third one, which of course is my favorite, it goes like this. The bottom, last one, is WWF. Next up, Batman. Final. Can you guess? It's not the same company. It has a different form factor as well, but it is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mutant Maker. So this one is a lot. I did open this one. This one is a lot more like the old Monster Maker. Yeah, I keep calling it Monster Maker. I don't know if that's what it was called. But this one, I'll show you what I mean, has like a top, middle, and bottom with different character on both sides, right? And then you mix and match to create one figure. So you take whatever bottom, middle, and top part you want, and you pop them in there, and you create whatever, right? This doesn't look like it has a place for, well, maybe, I don't know. Like, they all have these little spots at the top. That might just be for crayons in this case. I don't know if this would have come with one of those like holder things, but all that's in there are the plates and obviously the case. This one I looked them all up on eBay. This one is missing a couple stickers. There's supposed to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sticker up here, and then there were like these kind of like Band-Aid stickers that you could put at the corners. And surprisingly, a lot of if you look these up on eBay, a lot of people have them complete in box with like all the stuff. Oh, and this one actually came with like the trace paper, said Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on it. So that's kind of unfortunate that this doesn't have the paper, like the branded paper. But even like loose, these things go for like 10, 15 bucks. And in the box, it's still relatively cheap. Like even if you wanted like a complete in box one of these things, it was like $30 or $40 maybe. That's it. That's all I got today. I told you it was kind of sparse. Despite nothing being like worth a lot of money, it's still cool stuff. I still kind of dig everything. Wasn't planning on really selling stuff. Kind of figured part of the collection now, right? How did you guys do? Did you go out for Memorial Weekend? Did you hit any flea markets or yard sales? Let me know. I'll see you next time. Maybe next time I see you, there'll be more to show, something a little bit better. I hope you all have a good weekend. If you're doing like barbecue stuff or whatever, have a good one. Be safe. Breathe deep in the night. Goodbye.